Gamers, we're back. Before we do anything, I mean, I had a lot of fun with that last one because I won easily. Unlikely to expect that to happen again. You're not gonna tell me I can't hit 10x because I got chests from different seasons. Now I really gotta open up all this. I'm gonna say it. I really gotta open up all this trash one by one. All right, buddy. Whatever you say. Just put the gems in the bag. I don't really know what you even use them for. I don't have time. Maybe like getting middle-aged is actually awesome for gaming. The downside, you have less time for gaming. The upside, you're never like, oh no, I've run out of my free in-game currency and now I need to use my credit card. It's like, I'm swagging up, bro. I got gems coming out of my ears. I don't have time to burn them on ranked tickets, man. I'm achieving nirvana through like responsibility or something. I don't know. It's probably kind of annoying to hear about. Do I really? I'll tell you what. I'll go down to 5 chests, and maybe I can open like 5 per video until I run out. Which, trust me, with my track record in this game, it's not going to take long. So there you go. A bunch of animated portraits or something. Let's do another ranked, man. Why not? Why not? While we're here. Hang on, I have to pop into the Discord for a second. We're talking about foreign exchange. not the educational kind. We're talking about the currency. Can't have the Peloton side of the Discord crashing out about the de-dollarization of the world, okay? Listen, I'm not on my watch at least. That's all I'm saying. Not on my watch. Shielded Seashell. I mean, Shielded Seashell does seem like it would kind of go crazy for blocking damage. But it doesn't do anything for poison. But you're only going to heal for, like, realistically not very much. I'm going to go Shielded Seashell and then try to build up an aquatic board. But we need to have, like, a seaweed or something. Because we lose badly to the poison. Not that there's much we can do about that, if we're being honest. Okay, a little extra damage never hurt anybody. Probably we want, like, we want it to look like that for now. 60 shield, semi-frequently, is pretty good. And actually, it'll get a little nutty once the Bronzler goes off. Which is what I'm going to call B1 and B2 because my brain is fundamentally fried from a life lived online. Oh, man. Lighter is what we want to see. But I don't really want to cut grenade for it. How about a small aquatic? Oh!
Let's take the tyrant's whole kingdom.
Let's do it. I'm feeling in that kind of mood today. I'm feeling in the kind of mood where we could take the tyrant's whole kingdom. So realistically... You just cut grenade even though it does so much damage? It does allow you to get 100... Oh no, it doesn't allow you to get 100 shield. But you're going to get so much more just from the burning that's happening here. Nah, man, it needs to be like this. You do so little damage. I will take the leftmost weapon, does 20 more damage, and then I will move you over here. We have a friend.
9 years.
So I'll try to get a skill. 8% crit chance on a grenade. Like, sight unseen, I'm taking that. I got no promises, but I'm feeling okay.
In 100 years when you are dust.
I'm feeling okay. They do have lifesteal. Lifesteal versus a grenade bodes poorly for us. What is this, though? Transform into 2 small potions for the fight. I'm not trying to be a hater, okay? I don't think their build does anything. Then again, mine doesn't do much. But it does shield, like, for kind of a lot. That puts you in a tight spot, man, because my defense is going nutty mode. It's taking some time, but it's gonna get there, okay? Just give it a second, Zoracid gets there. Okay, we're kind of like, I mean, I hate to be this guy. We're setting up for an elemental depth charge type build. And I mean, We get to fight that Yeti again. That's all I'm saying. Keep your eyes peeled if we get to fight the Yeti again. Bronze tier neutrals. You'd love to see boots? Not boots. All your weapons gain 3 damage is something. Wait, we just got a Yeti crab from our fishing rod. That's like actually a crazy item to have. These are kind of whack though. I mean, admittedly, like maybe just put an icicle in your inventory and then like, you know what, man? Crit shields, why not? Icicle I just have in case we decide we want to work with the Yeti crab a little bit. I'm gonna take the 4 gold. I guess a neutral item is like a chance for something and then also like 2 gold. Guys, this is like the one time Rogue Scrapper would be sick for me, but like, let me see. How Bazaar ventriloquist. He's not even in the thing, man. I gotta try, I guess. He's not even on the website yet. Oh, that's a big board. Friendly doll. If it's your only friend, 50% crit chance. He penalizes slow builds. I got some horrible news for myself. I am a slow build, bro. Faster, please. A little faster. I'm in trouble. If I'm being honest with you, I think we kind of knew this was likely to happen, but like, you gotta see what the enemy's all about. He actually doesn't seem that hard. If I'm being 100% honest with you. Not getting the XP is truly devastating, though. You're worse than you.
Thank you.
A spicy reload, if I'm being honest with you. If I'm being straight up with you, y'all, kind of like having a cove in the bag.
Tyrant King.
Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to have more aquatic items too, but I can stall until the board expands a little bit. Chow the Chia. They're a level up on me, which means they probably didn't fight Ventriloquist. Or that, even worse, they could have beaten Ventriloquist. I can't help but feel we're going to suffer... Yeah, I don't think this is going to work. I think we're going to suffer mightily for losing XP on day 2. I think we're gonna eat dirt for that one for quite some time. Yeah, because, I mean, being 1 level behind every day until full board is going to be tight. But you know what? You live and learn. You have fun with it regardless. The board expands. The devil laughs. Bronze tier aquatic, please. Come on, man. We really want to see seaweed. Omega Ray. Not yet. Bronze Omega Ray kind of stinky.
Nothing tiny, nothing
Good aquatics? That's good enough. I don't really think we're a piranha build, man. Not until we see if we get the skill.
Must be a hole in my coin.
Literally just chill out, okay? I'm choosing to dump you. I'm choosing to dump you. I'm choosing to put a powder keg out here. I feel like early on, a powder keg might be kind of incredible if we could just get 1 more burn item on the board. Like a volcanic vents, for example.
Punish the warful.
Seaweed is exactly what we wanted to see. I can't forget about that. Makes you a lot better. Gives us some sustainability. The board is looking very haphazard, though, if I may say so myself. Like, it doesn't know what it is. Is it a shielded War of Attrition pseudo pig build? Is it a send a lot of fire out there as soon as possible and then blow them up with the powder keg build? Is it a weapons scaling? Lucky us, man. Is it a weapon scaling shark claws build? Well, this could inform us a little bit. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Small items. Sure, man, sure. Not really. Silencer's not very good for us. This is... It's getting rough. How about a Zor Acid? How about a bronze beach ball? And yet again, as predicted,
We're out
one board stayed down, which is pretty bad. But you know what? We got a tanky Anki. Oh no, man. Enemy weapons have minus 25 damage. One of your dinosaurs deals damage, gain that much speed. At least Armadillo's not a... Did I say speed? I meant shield. Okay, obviously we're cooked. You're a dinosaur too? Dinosaur? Oh, brother. Okay. That's not anybody's fault but my own, if we're being honest. I actually have no idea. Overall, man, I think the most likely to stick around is this fella right here. So let's get him going. That's a pretty sizable improvement, if we're being honest. But we got issues. One thing that would help out a lot is an elemental depth charge. I think... Tool? Property friend ammo. I think we want to just burn as much as possible to get you popping.
Even with this on ya.
Small ammo item from the hero. Reload the item to the right. I feel like this board is omega messy right now. Omega messy! Imagine.
Any good
That wouldn't
friends
be fair
lately?
for like the other
Well, I do miss it.
teams in the football tournament, I would say.
I hope you live
That's
long
just
enough
me
to
personally talking. I'm lost. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a little lost. How about like just super haste on the burners to get the powder keg popping fast? Omega Ray is just there to like be another aquatic, I suppose. And I don't really know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for guidance. That's a big element. Oh, a little effect to show you when they're invuln. That's interesting. That's interesting, man. It's not looking great. It took us a surprisingly long time to beat Blood Reef Raider. I guess they did have some invulnerability, but... Cannonball. To the same cadence as Chicken Jockey. Cannonball Jockey. Doesn't even make sense. You have one weapon when you crit with it, charge a non-weapon. It's not what we're built for right now. This is kind of what we're built for right now.
Remorse never. Be remorseless.
I really want more burners. Medium items can easily be burners.
What can I
Like
get
you're a bit of a stud
Shouldn't have buried
that I
it.
cannot afford. That I can now afford.
Oh, I think
Not
you
aquatic,
really
though.
Enjoy that.
And you only multicast twice. I really have no... Guys, I think I screwed it up badly. I think I really screwed it up.
Go ahead. Underestimate.
I can't believe I only have one multicast.
I may be young.
I guess I just have things
but
that
I've
burn.
seen
I have
my
nothing
share
that
of
poisons,
storms.
slows, or freezes. But that can change if I was just... Oh no, they beat Ventriloquist! Holy cow! Get that seaweed going, please. Please? I can't even see what's happening. Alright, I mean, honestly, fair enough. They beat Ventriloquist. They're running solo-friendly doll build. Worst part about this is that our run doesn't even look that bad. When you use your left mouse item, burn Tua. When you burn or poison, your poison items gain +2 poison. When you burn or poison, your burn items gain +2 burn. That's very interesting. We don't really need more burn, though. We need faster burn. And we have, like, the ideal charger on the left. If we can just get aquatics, like, steamrolling. But we got a ways to go, if we're being honest. I gotta do something for free. Let me see what's in our inventory, actually. Yeti Crab does freeze. There is that. I mean, no, not that. Don't be ridiculous. Are we? Then we're gonna really cut you? But you're like a super fast burner, man. Half of our board is dedicated to stuff that's not aquatic, though. In fact, almost all of our board is dedicated to stuff that's not aquatic. Okay, then forget aquatics, man. Yeti Crab goes out here just to give you an extra multicast. Lighter goes off very often. And then Shielded Seashell goes out just to do something. Okay, we're starting... We got a ways to go, for the record. Reconnecting. Reconnecting to what? To what? Okay. We got a ways to go, but we're starting to have some sort of scaffolding for what we want, which is this going off quickly. I don't even know what I would want from Sabretooth, honestly. Probably just money. I don't think we're really built for Shiny Fang, but a Diamond Pelt would kind of go crazy. That was encouraging, but I have to remember that's not a real enemy. Sells for 2. Sad. Again, I think weaponry-wise, I'm trying to think of what we would want. We want a poisoner. So anytime with this little gold, if we get a chance for free stuff like that, we take it. We're gonna need a miracle opponent to probably not lose today, though. I mean, this isn't really that good, if I'm being honest, but... You do slow, now that I think about it. Slow gives us an extra multicast, gets Powder Keg pumping a little faster. I mean, would you rather have shields or heals? I'd rather have... I'd rather have double shields, I guess. Alright, Blue Jet 24. Loser gets 1 win, I think is how this one's gonna go. This one's for all the marbles.
I'm a bit of a legend on
You're gonna have almost the same build as me. I feel like it's on site. Icy Lighter, kind of devastating. Double Mantis Shrimp, kind of devastating. How about a crit out of my Powder Keg? No such luck, bro. Close. It was close. The Mantis Shrimp got me there. I mean, we don't kill fast. That was better, with the caveat that we were against a much worse opponent. That was better. Pop Snapper's going off one more time. Really feels like the sort of thing you'd wait around for an elemental depth charge, man. Sells enchanted items.
You cannot comprehend. But this place is nice.
Well, you're a poison item. That's huge, man. Because we only freeze very rarely. Perhaps we'd rather triple slow. You're going, but we're not doing enough damage with you to get the kill. Is this even worth anything? Or are we going full on? But if we go full on aquatic, what gets the kill, man? Well, let's be honest. I don't think we're really going to be going all in for like restorative smalls. You know, on the other hand, hang on. How are you going to get a kill? How are you going to get a kill and win the game? Has anybody considered this? I don't know, bro. I don't have an answer for you, brother. I don't have an answer for you. It's crazy that we don't have seaweed on the board. Why don't we have seaweed on the board? I know you're not doing much, don't get me wrong. It's a tangled web we weave, bro. Maybe Loan Shark could give us a thought. If we were able to get Shark Ray, Loan Shark could give us a glimmer of hope for a pivot at some point. Gotta be honest, y'all. We already used like our best damage dealer. We're not really putting out that much damage anymore. Hang on, hang on. We get there! Oh, man. Well, you know, you really need to be upgraded, and you also need to be shiny, and you need to be indestructible. So we need a few enchantments for you, I think, to get to the next level. How about a small non-weapon? You're just not what we need. You're not synergistic. You're free, which is very tempting. Dude, I must have 5 or more types, right? This item's charge adjacent items 1 second. What would we want to go off more often? .5 seconds. What would we want to go off more often? Every 4.5 seconds you would charge adjacent items 1 second. I just can't believe that that would... Yeah, I don't think it's getting us there, man. It's kind of interesting to have in the bag, though.
My fight isn't with you.
I have lost to rowboat runs, rowboat builds, but I don't know what they did to get there. Oh, no, 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 no. They're gonna freeze my... Oh, but if they freeze my barrel, it's okay, but they didn't freeze my barrel. Okay, our barrel's gone off and they're still at full shields. I would say bearish. I would say there's no hope for us whatsoever. Unless our seaweed somehow goes absolutely insane, which doesn't even make sense. Are we going to be on lethal? If I'm being honest with you, I'm having one of those runs where I'm like, it being on lethal and starting another run tomorrow is kind of like the dream scenario for us. It would be like a dream come true to be able to start from a clean slate, man. But you never know. Chant an item with haste or poison. Obviously, like, poison seaweed can do something, right? Or it probably poisons for 10%. 7-second cool. Okay, I mean, haste is mighty tempting. Like a lighter that when it goes off gives 2 seconds of haste to an item? Or 1 second of haste to an item? If we're gonna win this, I think it kind of has to go through Powder Keg, but it's tough because Powder Keg is very much like a win early item in my world. Let's see what we got here. We got to be all in today. Chum Bucket is not gonna do it. Catfish is never making it. You're never making it. You're never making it, even though we want burn. Okay, so what do we do with this information? I'm gonna say 10% HP for free is pretty good. I'm going to say we'll look in here, just because the chance of getting Azor Acid is worth something. Tortuga might flip this thing around, man. We really only have one friend that gets used very often, so I actually think the answer is no. I'm not 100% confident we can beat Thug, for the record. But I feel like taking a big swing might be the right play. Especially with this 8% crit chance. You never know, man. 1 in 12 shot for greatness. And then the burn just finishes the job, right? Slowly but surely. Faster but surely.
Look! I'm sorry, okay?
Richard Aoki. I hear ya. In-game, specifically. Now... You're done. You being shielded, I still think you're doing so. How about an elemental depth charge? We got the whole scaffolding for an elemental depth charge, man. Incendiary rounds has to come out here. And I feel like putting it between you and you is the most sensible outcome here. And then getting seaweed running, maybe, faster? Interesting. Pop Snapper's just along for the ride. How about a bunch of XP? How about 10 gold and then combat? I think we're going down, man. This is a better setup, but a pig is also like the least blessed enemy for us to be facing right now. The shields really hard counter the barrel. If I'm being honest with you, we didn't really, like, the game didn't do anything wrong here. We put ourselves way behind the 8 ball. What a crit, though. I still don't think it's going to be enough, if I'm being honest. Some poison would go crazy here. I'm paying the price for not taking the seaweed. Yeah, we knew that was coming. Great crit, though. Yeah, we screwed up. Like, we were way too concerned about the completeness of the build without worrying about the utility of it on, like, a moment-to-moment basis. But for now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Still like the game. See ya.